Stand by and take those sheets.
No, listen. Thank you, Mr. Ford, and hello, friends. I'll be riding along to point out some of the things you're going to see from your front row seat in Mr. Ford's automobiles. Thanks to I'll start again. Thanks to some old-fashioned magic we call imagination, this Ford Motor Company car will be your time machine for your journey, carrying you far back in time to the dawn of life on land and transporting you far out into the future. But that's getting us far ahead of our story. Far ahead. Pardon me.
It's good.
HB 6047.
But that's getting far ahead of our story. Right now, we're leaving the world of today behind. So if your imagination is ready, here we go. You want to try a clean one? I don't know when you cut in there, fellas. I mean, when I stop.
We're still rolling. We were waiting for you to say cut.
Well, I meant if I turn this way, I'd cut, yeah. But I mean, if I want to correct myself. Right now, we're leaving the world of today behind. So if your imagination is ready, here we go. I did kind of like that, huh?
All right, cut.
Cut, yeah. What do you say, Marty? Right now, we're leaving the world of today behind. So if your imagination is ready, here we go. I think that was better, huh? We're a little confused here. Huh?
HB 6050.
We're traveling backwards in time, many millions of years, in fact, back to a day when giant creatures thundered over the land and soared like gliders across the sky. You're probably familiar with some of their names: Allosaurus, Edaphosaurus, Pterodactyl. Not exactly the kind of pets you would keep around the house. In fact, most of them were supercalifragilistic. Oh, wait a minute. Let me start again. In fact, most of them were supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And that's as big as they come. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And that's as big as they come. I think that's it. Let me just test that. Yeah. Let me hear that stuff up to there, huh? I think that's a better take, don't you?
All right, cut. Let's smoother. HB 6053.
It was always summer here, even in Alaska. And a swamp like this attracted whole families of taurine dinosaurs, like those tall Brontosaurus. Father Brontosaurus over there weighed 60,000 pounds. And he weighed, I forgot my line there that isn't in here. Father Brontosaurus over there weighed 60,000 pounds, and he ate his vegetables every day. In fact, that's all he ate. Father Brontosaurus over there weighed 60,000 pounds, and he ate his vegetables every day. In fact, that's all he ate. I don't know, that will sound good. Father Brontosaurus over there weighed 60,000 pounds, and he ate his vegetables every day. In fact, that's all he ate. I don't know, is that right?
I think your first one was all right, Walter.
Was it? The pteranodon flew with wings like a bat, but he was really a reptile, like all the other dinosaurs. Even those armor-plated triceratops hatched baby... Hold it, I'll get it.
Do you think you had it in the...
Even those armor-plated triceratops hatched baby bouncing reptiles. Even those armor-plated triceratops hatched bouncing baby reptiles.
Cut. HB 6057.
And now, as the changing earth ends the rule of the reptiles, the magic skyway takes you forward in time once more, toward the shadow of a new arrival, Homo sapien. Man. Think that's all right? Between the...
HB 6057.
The things he learned, like fire making and language, were passed from father to son and to a friend in need. His hunting and tool-making skills helped trap the woolly mammoth and gave his world its name, the Stone Age. Can I do better?
Okay, you want to hear it, Walt?
Yeah. Well, I need to know how this is going to fit in. Here's a fellow we would all like to meet, the inventor of the first wheel. He's trying to sell his bankers on its potential. Thousands of years raced by as man applied the wheel to explore to... Wait a minute. This goes on to another statement, doesn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. The round wheel gave man a new freedom. Now he could leave the caves behind and travel on to seek his fortune in the wide, wide world. Let's hear it up to there.
HP 66.
Thousands of years raced by as man applied the wheel to explore the world. And then he discovered new ways to make the wheel work for him. There were water wheels for generating power and iron wheels to span the continent. Wheels within wheels for industry's machines. Wheels for the automobile and the airplane. And just as the first wheel freed man from his cave, today they have carried us to the beginning of still another new age. Okay? Does it? Mm-hmm. Perhaps someday we'll be riding a rocket. Perhaps someday we'll be riding rocket ships like those flashing overhead to anywhere in space. Perhaps someday we will drive jet-powered vehicles over weather-controlled highways in the sky. Well, yeah, that's a big long one there. Perhaps someday we will drive jet-powered vehicles over weather-controlled highways in the sky like the spiral... That's a mouthful there, Artie. Cut it a minute, will you? And like the blast-off of a space vehicle for the moon and beyond, beyond. Man's achievements in science and industry have carried us here. And like the blast-off of a space vehicle for the moon and beyond, man's achievements have challenged our hopes and rocketed our dreams beyond the horizons. Is that any better, Marty? Was that any better, Marty? Lousy? Now our journey is almost at an end. And on behalf of old behalf. Now our journey is almost at an end. On behalf of your host, Ford Motor Company, and the creative staff of the Walt Disney Studio who dreamed up this adventure, I hope you've enjoyed your trip.
That's fine, Walt.
Yeah.
Well, we get that.